Hey, what's up everyone? This is Christopher Brown here. Haven't done a video in a couple of days or a couple of days or so. Me and my business partner, Paul Gonzalez, we got back from Vegas here within the last couple of days. Been continuing on this journey, building our empire, building this business, alphalifestyleacademy.com. You can go ahead and check that out. Claim your free gift. We are giving away a free dinner and a movie for two. And that you'll get that on behalf of our sponsors, plus over $1 million in prizes. Again, just go ahead and visit alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now, we're also doing a lot of work with Matt Burch from the TV show Operation Repo. We're sponsors of his other show, which is an internet show called the Ask Uncle Matt Show. But last night we went to a business meeting with Matt Burch and Sonia from the TV show Operation Repo, and there's a bunch of people there. Very fun, very entertaining. It's the first time I really got the full exposure of the Hollywood environment, let's say, of TV shows and big money and sponsors of very big companies, very big companies. But it's kind of a cool, kind of a new experience for me. Made a lot of connections, and we're gonna actually have some more meetings here later on today, and I'll share that with you as well. We're gonna go ahead and do another episode of the Ask Uncle Matt show as well, which again is a live internet show. You can find Matt Burch on Facebook and go ahead and attend that show as well. But let me go ahead and take you to the video of the meeting that we did last night. It's not the full meeting, but you'll just get little bits and pieces and clips of it, and hopefully you can follow along what's going on. But I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. You're that guy somewhere there. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, and
So, I mean, way off the top stuff.
yeah, it's gonna get into drama because the shop is designed in 4 days. That's the greatest from designing to what they call a wall hanging room, to where they hang up all the parts and he can do everything while it's hanging.
Okay.
Car room, body room.
Okay.
So there's different rooms there, and we can be running in all different.
And
rooms.
where's this airing?
I'm sorry.
Where's this gonna air?
It's
Is it
they're more of a.
Or they like Netflix?
They're a purchaser.
So like Netflix?
Yeah,
Or,
and then they
okay.
sell it out.
Okay.
So, but they buy in bulk. So
Okay.
they'll be the ones saying, yeah, we'll take 10 of these shows. But they like to do more of the painting, the auto, the different things. So,
Velocity restoration.
so with the backing that we're giving them right now, we're talking full-fledged, hitting all the shows, hitting all the new things out there, which brings you in because you're in the auto, the obsessed world.
Right.
One of the things we're going to have is where you're actually in the front, working the shop. You're dealing with the arrogance of the customer.
Perfect. See, that's perfect.
You're dealing with something like that.
That's perfect. I'm dealing with
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then one of the things that we actually wrote is where a guy comes in with you're also selling cars.
Okay.
Because there's a lot across the street that we're looking at purchasing right now. Somebody has here at this table has a dealer's license. So guess what? Part of the show is she's going out to the auction. You guys are buying something together. You bring it down. What it's going to do? You guys are going to flip this bike. You can flip a certain car. So there's a whole show here created, but it's all about the new paint.
Right.
And here's the best part. Now we're thinking, well, how do we go and do all this? Well, Sherwin-Williams has already agreed to sponsor.
Okay.
They have already agreed to start sponsoring. So there's a few people more that we're talking to, but they're in agreement to start coming in. They're saying, listen, we'll provide the paint, we'll help you with cameras, we'll do what do you want to do? Because we're willing to help sponsor a show like this.
Okay.
Sherwin-Williams, the biggest.
I thought it was Elm Street.
I thought it was Home Depot.
Guy,
No, because every time you see him, it's at Home Depot.
This guest is coming by.
It's okay.
I hope you guys will be inconvenienced.
You got some sun, huh?
What's up? Yeah, that's right.
Hello.
Have a seat.
I didn't sign anything.
So they're actually painted 5 refrigerators that was so Star Wars. Stuart, you would flip to actually look at this refrigerator because the galaxy moved.
Why do you call me honest with Star Wars?
Because do you like Star Wars?
I do.
It was already read over me. But actually,
That's what we got.
we're going to have to start thinking about stories. So that'll be a second meeting that we'll have. So we're going to need a storyline. And that's what it's going to come down to because there's a lot there. The meeting today went extremely well on 4 days. So it was amazing. So that's, huh?
What's up?
You need that or something?
Yes. That'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be wonderful. Oh, absolutely.
They want us to
Per
have,
episode?
they want us to have 10 in the can, depending on quality and how we can create more.
10 episodes in the can, 10 half-hour episodes.
10 half-hour episodes in the can. From there, we go into what they call contract negotiation. They strictly buy what they want. Now, talking over to West Coast Customs, he did tell me, he goes, Cooper, we've shot over 150, they've only bought 50. He goes, so the other 50%, they won't be interested, it's too much, it just doesn't seem realistic, so they will reject a lot. He goes, so make sure whoever is doing the story writing is doing a really good. And I don't make the mistake today telling me a guy's name. He goes, it looks like he'll be looking for another job, so he won't be in the office anymore. And I'm going, that's the same guy who just introduced me to velocity. He's gone above and beyond to where we think we've actually got a city contract pulling in Harley Davidsons and some of the street bikes and.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
So what a better way for us to buy 3 or 4 Harleys and have them customize them and
Tool around on them.
there you go. Listen, Rhino was taking in $2,000 motorcycles he's buying on the street, slapping on these skulls and all kinds of crazy crap.
Is, how's Matt?
Right.
How's Sonia? Matt, Sonia, Matt, Sonia. It's an almost flip coin 50-50 for me.
Right.
So as a production company, there's a lot of potential in Slumlords. We've already filmed our own mock pilot. We're about to film whatever it is that Cooper has us do in terms of a real episode.
Right.
And we see not only the potential that Sonia's brought to the table, but if you bring potential to it and you can make it work, why the fuck not? Realistically,
Oh, no,
speaking, it's
no, we,
so just as a heads up, that's where our standpoint is on it, is working to work with every single person here on the table, and everybody's in a
I
great
think Sonia and I are at the level where we don't really give a shit. When I say this, we don't give a shit where the money comes from. As long as the money, and we will contribute. I'm speaking for you, but I think we're on the same page. We're over it now. We're over it.
Well, as long as you know that what we actually do, Matt, is we cater to more than just the business of it. Our business is for people that actually are dealing with more personal things, emotional and all that stuff that being said. So because we're working with Sonia, even though she's my mother, being business, we're working with her brand now.
Right.
So with her brand, we're kind of put it forward. Anybody that's attaching their brand to R&D management has to understand that unification, positivity, execution.
Oh, we all know about the bullshit shit that went down, and it's not going to happen this time around.
Oh yeah,
We've all seen
Everything's wide
positive,
open. Everything's full disclosure. There's no secrets. There's no.
No, we've actually got a very positive mentality, and one of the things I like about the barbecue is that when you sit at this table, the actors will sit at this table as well and understand exactly where we're going with this. So there is nothing.
Exactly.
It's an open, so we all know there is nothing there that's going to be in a bad state.
The biggest issue I always have was you're sitting in there, and I gotta take this call. You gotta get out of the truck, or you gotta get out of the office. Really?
No.
Yeah.
There's more artistic repertoire. So, like, even though we'll be on it because we're going to work on it to do what we can, so the production company, since we don't have an A&R, we don't really specialize in scouting out. We do pull marketing, not fish.
A buddy of mine
But then maybe we should find somebody that will do that for us.
Shut your mouth.
Got it this time. Yeah, I felt it.
All right, so basically, Chris, Paul, and Victor are the ones handling all my social media now. Okay. Plus, they're funneling that into what they're doing with their projects, and they'll talk to you more about that. I was going to introduce you guys, but I think now is a good time to talk about tomorrow's show, which is going to. We're going to. Who else is
We
coming?
actually have the audio. We can-
Maggie's coming too. Okay, we're going to be doing part of the show is going to be on deadbeat dads and how we go after deadbeat dads. Now, on top of me saying that you guys are sponsoring us, Cooper's company, we'll be saying that Cooper's company is sponsoring us.
Yeah, I remember last show.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
So,
Your son's coming out tomorrow too.
my son's going to come up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I started doing a whole new project with him
Very
too.
excited. Right? He's finally got some motivation.
Yeah, he sounded so awesome today.
Exactly. And, but so, I don't want to, fuck, I don't want to lose that, because if something happens and he loses that,
Yeah,
not
I'm
saying-
gonna work with
I know
him.
you are, no,
Yeah.
I'm not, that's gonna be a very delicate situation, because for the first time in years, that boy's actually got some motivation to do something.
Yeah.
So what time should we be there tomorrow?
So here's what I'm saying, without the nice kids. No, that's Robin.
Actually, I spoke to a lot, didn't you?
So, but we throw this banter between him and I now, so, basically what I want to do though is, I'd like to have, here's what I'd like to have. I'd like to have two topics of, or one topic of current events, something big that we can talk about for it like that. And we're gonna have the question and answer. Oh, that's just my little thing. You know, for a hobby, I started doing Facebook Live every Wednesday. It's called the Burch Point of View.
I've heard this.
Okay, yeah. So, and now, and I'm working now with these guys with Alpha Mile Lifestyle.
Alpha Lifestyle Academy.
And I don't know why I can't get it.
Because that's the way it started off originally.
But basically, you know, it's just a way for me to interact. It was a way for me just to keep solvent with my fans, keep things rolling. But we're going to try to make it as professional as possible with this, you know.
We're done.
You know, it's funny when like I'll have Sonia on before I come on, and it's funny when I have the guy when I was before Sonia come on, the numbers really pop. Oh, that's just my little thing. You know, for a hobby, I started doing Facebook Live every Wednesday. It's called the Burch Point of View.
I've heard this.
Okay, yeah. So, and now, and I'm working now with these guys with Alpha Mile Lifestyle.
Alpha Lifestyle Academy.
And I don't know why I can't get it.
Because that's the way it started off originally.
But basically, you know, it's just a way for me to interact. It was a way for me just to keep solvent with my fans, keep things rolling. But we're going to try to make it as professional as possible with this, you know.
We're done.
You know, it's funny when like I'll have Sonia on before I come on, and it's funny when I have the guy when I was before Sonia come on, the numbers really pop. Like what was the guy from Repo Games, Josh. You find guys that aren't working right now that you know, hey man, I can't pay anything, but we can bring you on, get you some space time. You know what I mean?
So are we talking about that in general? Because we do have some people that are ready to act and that have the build and look. Like we already have someone for it, but not someone that's, like we said, already established.
I don't know. It's good. What do you think? Pretty, huh?
I saw him. I saw him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, the Thunder.
Yeah.
All right, kid. Good to meet you, okay?